Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with another layout using supplies that I got from the Inspiration Station store, which is a scrapbook store in Stafford Springs, Connecticut. And I am doing some zoo pictures today. They sent me the safari line from Bo Bunny. So I'm taking the opportunity to scrap a whole bunch of pictures from some past zoo visits that I haven't gotten down yet. So this one is going to be about feeding giraffes at the San Diego Zoo. My husband surprised me with a trip to San Diego for my birthday in 2011, and we had a lot of, oh my gosh, we had so much fun. And the first thing we did was we went to the San Diego Zoo. And Kaylin was about three and a half. And Layla had just been born, so I think Layla was about 3 months old when we went. So it was a lot of fun. But as I was looking through the supplies that the store sent me, I saw this giraffe paper and said, yep, giraffe pictures. So I went ahead and printed those. So the background paper that I used there that is underneath the giraffe paper, that is from Bo Bunny, as well as the giraffe print paper is also from Bo Bunny from the safari line. And I'm going to use this little jeweled arrow, and that is from Kaisercraft. I'm going to use that as well. I'm also going to cut this little journal card out from this Bo Bunny paper that has the giraffe on it, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling. And I'm going to use these stickers. These stickers are called Print Shop, and they're a nice gray. And I didn't have an E, so I'm going to make an E out of an F. An F and a period. And if you look like super duper close, you can tell, and the bottom part of the E is shorter, but I'm just not going to stress out about it at this point. I made it work. So I'm going to use a couple of these stickers here to kind of finish out my title, because my title is going to be Feeding the Giraffes. And I am going to use these alphabet stickers that are on this Bo Bunny piece of paper, along with this little sticker here. And on the top of that sticker, it says, my favorite part of the trip was, and then I'm going to use these stickers to say feeding the giraffes, or feeding the, and then giraffes will be in the big stickers. And those letter stickers are a little taller than the sticker, so I just put it on top of a piece of green cardstock, and I'm just going to let them hang off that, kind of dangle off the end a little bit. And then I'm going to cut around it so that it's it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like that. And I'm going to layer that underneath my picture there. And I backed my pictures on a piece of craft cardstock, and that cardstock is from Basil. So I'm taking this little border strip sticker, and it has like little chevron arrows on it. I'm going to use that along the bottom to kind of ground my pictures of my journal card there. And it's a little bit less than 12 by 12, so I like the spacing of it. And I'm going to use some of this twine, and this is from this is from May Arts. And I'm going to wrap it around my journal tag there. I'm going to wrap it around a couple times and make a little bow underneath the giraffe there. And on the back, I'm just going to secure it with a little piece of washi tape so that it stays in place while I wrap it around. I'm just going to wrap it a couple times, and then I'll make it into a bow. I like that little detail that it adds there. And I'm putting a little bit of liquid adhesive on the middle of the knot there, just so that it doesn't come undone anytime. And there's Layla. She's hanging out with me while I was scrapbooking, touching all my stuff. She actually ends up knocking over my tripod at one point, but it's not too bad. I catch it before it hits the table, but you'll see it here in a second. Scare the crap out of me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff stuck down because I like where it's going. And I put pop dots along the back of my picture so it's going to stand up a little bit. I wanted it to stand up against the journal card there because it has the twine on it, so it kind of stands up a little bit. So I didn't want anything, I just needed it to stand up a little bit. And let's see, doing my journaling there. And I decided to use some Distress ink along some of these edges here. So I'm going to use the Distress ink in that color is called Rusty Hinge, and it has a really nice tone to go along with the colors in the giraffe paper. It's just about perfect, actually. So I'm using my mini blending tool there, and I just outlined along the journal card and the picture cardstock there. And if I thought about it earlier, I would have done the outside of the giraffe paper too, but it's okay. It doesn't necessarily need it. And I wasn't going to pull it up, so. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get my pictures down and get my journaling spot stuck down here as well. And I like how the giraffe on the card is looking towards the pictures. And here goes my camera, watch, here it goes. I didn't even realize she's doing it. There it goes. She was right behind me for some reason. I didn't realize she was hitting my camera. I think I was telling her, I wasn't paying attention, but I was telling her, don't hit my camera, don't hit the tripod, and then all of a sudden, boom, I was like, stop it! So, all right, hazards of scrapbooking when your 3-year-old's running around. Okay, so I'm getting my thicker stuck down here, and I'm using some quick dry adhesive to get those down because I do not trust chipboard thickers to stay for the long run. A lot of times they don't, so I always reinforce them. And I'm going to get this arrow put down here. It's going to kind of just nuzzle right there in that little corner. It's perfect. And I'm going to put the date here. So I don't have the exact date, but I know it was October 2011 because Layla had just been born, and she was born in the summer of 2011. And I knew it was October because we went for my birthday. So I really love those pictures of Kaylin, you know, because the giraffes in both of them, they have their tongues sticking out trying to take the carrots from her. And it was really cool. She really loved it. So I'm going to use this chipboard little film strip here from Bo Bunny from their Safari line. And I want to put something else up there, but I'm not quite sure what. I'm thinking about that arrow that has like the bricks on it, but it's kind of blending in a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that arrow sticker on this little piece of green cardstock, and then I'm going to fussy cut around it so that it'll stand out a little bit more against, since I'm going to have pattern on pattern there. The green helps break it up and you can see it a lot better. We had a lot of fun at that zoo. That zoo is amazing. We spent all day there. And we definitely wanted to do the feeding the giraffes. So we ended up standing in line for a while because we got there right when they were starting to get open. So we stood in line for a while to do that, but Kaylin really loved it. And that's going to complete my layout, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. And please be sure to go and head over to the Inspiration Station store. They have a Facebook page and their website and everything, so go and check them out and leave them some love. Okay, I'll be back again soon with some more layouts for you. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.